welcome to the Wing Chun Qigong online training. My name is Jordan, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of the Wing Chun Jin Jing course. Now, this first course that I'm releasing is just a part one. The entire course or syllabus that was provided to me is over, somewhere between 130 to 150 movements. So that's pretty intense for a beginner to sort of take in, or anybody. I should note a lot of them are repeated, so you could halve that number, but that's still a large number of individualized movements to memorize. In addition to that, that full set has some pretty, what we can take as strenuous type movements that could lead to people who, if you're sedentary, you're sitting all day, or you're always on your mobile phone and all those sorts of things, there's a good chance you have these weak postural alignments, and then sort of jumping into something like that could cause an injury. So one of the things I've done is organizing this course is in a piecemeal that you get built up gradually, that your, say, lower back, your hips, your core, your shoulders, those joints, all of these pieces are gradually strengthened and opened. And then eventually these other more strenuous types of movements are brought in, so you're doing them correctly. Now, this course itself also is something that we can see across all types of martial arts, but it's usually hidden. The master themselves in the olden times, they would normally have a set of techniques that they would teach, publicly. If we look at Wing Chun, everyone knows Silnam Dao, Chum Kyu. They used to say Bill G was for closed door students only. And then there's the wooden dummy. Everyone knows these things. But if I say, oh, the Yi Jin Jing set, they're like, the what? And that's because, as I mentioned, the master itself would hide that and only ever release that to either one student or maybe another one, where they were able to transmit the entire teachings on. So when they passed away, it could continue on through the lineage. But in saying that, I can see in the different Yip Man lineage schools that I've been to, there's different maybe warm-up sets they do, and there's like a subset that's taken from this entire syllabus. So it's a good chance that Yip Man, obviously he knew the whole thing, but he'll just take little bits and go, all right, for my training, I'll take that and give that to the students, but I'm not releasing this whole thing unless it's to a dedicated student that I want to pass these things on. All right. Now that's very, as I said, very common. Normally it was passed to their son and things like that. Now, we live in modern times, and I don't like the idea of things being hidden. I look at it from a karmic perspective that the more you hide, the more is hidden from you. And we're not in a warring state where I have to keep these techniques secret and so forth. And what I think's best is releasing this information so that they're not lost. And also the general public can, if they're good enough, if they have the intelligence to really take it in, digest it, fully understand it, then they have the physical coordination to express that. And they also have a mental quietness and strength of will to and intent to execute on those techniques and enter the chi field correctly. Then all of this is theirs for the taking. But obviously, if people aren't at that capability or capacity, they can train up to it and take it. But if they never get there, they simply don't get there. But it doesn't mean that these things don't exist or that people don't get to these levels. Okay, so hopefully you will have gotten a bit of a better understanding of what Yi Jin Jing is. And in this course, I'm releasing a set of movements that will open the body and also teach you how to store chi within the body that begins to build you from the inside out. See the chi more as aligned very closely with the blood. And so if you get blood into all the different pieces of your body, especially places that rarely get blood, such as tendons, hence why they're very hard or take long to heal. But if you can get more and more in, you can build yourself out from the tendons and bones and sinews and fascia stretching and muscular as well. All of these pieces grow inside out with strength. that's exactly what this course is about. And I look forward to you having a look, trying it out. Since it's the first course, it's open for everybody. It's open to beginners as well. It's exactly what I've created for beginners. And I'll offer a 7-day trial so you can have a listen, see if you're interested in continuing on. And I'm going to purposely keep the price low so more and more people can take it and understand these things that had been hidden in the arts and how they can now integrate it back into their own training. Thanks for your time.